Don't clap.
Oh, yeah, not too loud. Don't shake
It's
up
cool,
the money,
buddy.
I'm telling you.
Stu's getting a little anxious.
Yeah, when I say this was the largest of its kind, that's what it is. And first of all, let me introduce Jill. You don't need any introduction. You've been on here so many times.
Yes, so.
Brandywine Zoo, you know, one of our best visiting spots out there for especially youngsters and everything else. There's no doubt about it. A lot of things going on out at the zoo right now.
We got a lot of things going on
But
today.
before we do anything else, this young lady that's sitting beside you is
Nicole Goodsell. She's our traveling zoo outreach coordinator. So she actually works with a lot of animals, particularly one in kind that we brought today, which you noticed is a very large Flemish rabbit. And Nicole's going to tell us a little bit about it because these are the types of animals that you can see if you come to the zoo this summer and you participate in Close Encounters, or if you have our traveling zoo program come to you.
I guess when you're talking about Close Encounters, kids get come up and actually touch the bunny and all, or
yeah, he's definitely one of our animals that they can touch. He's very popular with our traveling programs. Soft, right?
Be very careful.
Very
Okay?
soft,
I told you it gets hot, it gets irritating.
I know.
But I mean, he's sizable. He's a Flemish giant rabbit, and he's only a little over a year old. So they can get to be in the 15 to 18 pound range. People's first expression when they see him really is, wow, he's bigger than my dog. And
now, you know, it's a shame because you were saying, we were talking earlier that, you know, they were initially bred for food source, I guess, more than anything else. And I can understand why if you eat rabbit.
Hence the name Stu.
Yeah.
That's really not his name.
no, it's not.
No. What is his name?
His name is Boomer.
Boomer.
Yeah.
He is so cute though. And then, but you take that now when you talk about on the road, because that's a lot of things you guys do.
Yes, we do a lot, and a lot of people don't realize all the things that we can and do accomplish at the Brandywine Zoo for such a small institution. Nicole's job is to do traveling zoo. She goes to daycare, senior centers, schools, whatever. And
people just call up and kind of schedule through the
yes,
the zoo.
they schedule it through Nicole, and she brings animals such as Boomer out to their institution, and we'll do a themed program. A lot of our programs, all of our programs over first grade meet state standards as well.
Oh, wow.
So, but you can also experience animals like this at our Close Encounter program this summer every day, 7 days a week. The zoo is open 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and you can see animals like this during live animal presentations or during our keeper watching programs, which are daily at 11:30 and 1:30 p.m.
And I'm amazed, and people would be amazed what they're going to find at the zoo. I
Oh,
mean,
you'd be-
it totally blows my mind every time I go. It's like, wow, I forgot to, you know, and a lot of the species are, you know, Delaware species as well.
Yes, we have a lot of indigenous species, Delaware species, but we also have a lot of exotics, and we really are stressing to people how important all species of animals are, even if they don't live in our backyard, or maybe even sometimes especially if they live in our backyard.
Now, you got something very important coming up because, you
We
know,
do.
we were talking, and you mentioned that and how important they are, animals, but, you know, and when you're talking about mixing with flowers and pollinators, I guess, and I said, what is a pollinator? Well, I didn't realize how much that means to our economy. I mean,
and our environment, our economy and our environment. You're absolutely right. I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of times people think of the zoo and wow, you instantly think just animals. But a lot of our animals, and even including humans, rely on plants. Plants rely on animals sometimes to even get pollinated. And so for plants to even be able to reproduce, they need animals such as bees and butterflies and bats and all sorts of animals to help them reproduce. Pollinate and reproduce. So we have National Pollinator Week coming up. We're so excited. The governor has supported the Brandywine Zoo in this initiative.
Stu's freaking out. Put him
yes.
away.
Yeah, I told you.
And we're so excited about it.
Don't be messing with the rabbit now.
Yeah. Well, National Pollinator Week is coming up.
Stu doesn't want to get in his cage.
We've got that coming up, and it is going to have guest speakers from all over the state of Delaware.
That's okay.
We're going to have the Beekeepers Association folks come out. We're having guest speakers, games, crafts, activities all throughout the entire week, the 21st through the 27th.
Yeah, and that's, of course, June.
Of June,
Yeah,
yep.
so get down there and definitely check that out. And visit the zoo. I mean, I can't tell you to stress more, but I'm excited about what you do, Nicole, and getting out there and taking that out and outreach that you have going on there. So daycares, I mean, what good things, if you got a summer camp going on, to schedule something, maybe bring,
exactly.
you know, things like that, just an activity for the day and stuff. And
exactly.
You guys do a terrific job. And
thank you.
You can learn so much more. Website, I know you guys have one out there. What is that?
www.brandywinezoo.org, and you can find out more about Pollinator Week. You can find out about our traveling zoo. And for those adults that are sitting out there wondering, that all sounds like kitty stuff, we have got this awesome program called Summer Lovin' coming up on June 25th.
Nice to stroll through the zoo.
It is. It's an evening program, and you have to be age 18 or up. So you know what that means, Tim? We're talking about pollinating for people.
Yeah.
You know what that means.
Oh, my.
That's the big SES.
Kevin's on his way to the zoo. I don't know.
Are you serving cocktails?
Yes.
I think
but we can
foster
arrange
child just left the building. Everybody's heading for the Brandywine Zoo right about now.
Right.
So, but
it's actually a wonderful program. It's Friday
you've
evening.
Done this. You've done this in the past.
It's a great
I know it was
program.
very successful. I mean, what a stroll just to, because now you don't have to deal with the kids. I mean, when's the last time you were able to go to the zoo and just enjoy the zoo, what you wanted to see without the kids running around and stuff?
Exactly. Not only that, but you get to learn fun and interesting and quite unique mating facts of animals.
We got different booths set up along the way to teach you things, Kevin. So
Is it also
exactly
like
right.
that? The what do you
every
call it? The
time you
touch
come
me
on
thing?
here, somehow or another, we end up talking about this pollination thing going on. But
it's kind of what happens at the zoo a lot.
Yeah, I mean, with some of the other animals, because we see Boomer there and bringing him out and everything, or Boom Boom or
Boomer,
Stu. But what other kind of animals would you bring out on the show?
For traveling programs?
Right.
It really depends on the program that is requested, but we have about 4 or 5 different snakes, 3 kinds of lizards, our leopard tortoises, chinchillas, hedgehogs, a porcupine.
So you can, well, there again, depends on the show you're designing at the time and everything.
Yeah.
Jill, it's always a pleasure having you come on and chit-chat with us. And, the cost of the zoo, I got to remind people, it's not like going to the big.
No, it's $5 or less.
Yeah.
That's basically free.
Yeah,
yes.
At today's time, that is.
And if you become a member, it's even better because you get in, you pay once and you're free for a whole year.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, membership. Woo! Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And you're supporting.
And you're invited to the Touch Me exhibits and the pollination exhibits.
Exactly. And you get reduced rates on many other programs too.
Right. And a lot of programs. You guys are always doing things. Education.
We are.
How's the bird? You guys.
The condor, man.
The condor exhibit doing very, very well.
Yeah.
Those are, they fight, but you know how that is. That's the opposite of pollination.
They do that quite a bit. All right. Well, on that note,
Makes
once again, as
pollination
we
better.
make our way back to pollination, Kevin, we're going to the zoo. I know that. Brandywine Zoo. Don't forget about it all. Check their website. And Jill, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good luck out there on the road, and have a lot of fun with it.
Very
Stay with us.
brave,
Be right
Jill.
back right after this.